Welcome to today's episode of Meeting Local Biz with Helen. And today I am meeting with Todd Oltmann, and we're here at the TVG Tap Room and
Bottle Shop.
Bottle Shop. Yes, you can see the bottles behind us. This is a cute little place in the neighborhood here, and I'm really excited to meet with you today.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good. Yeah, excited to be a part of this.
Todd has been in the craft beer community for many years, I understand, and he's responsible for sourcing some very unique and hard to find beers for his tap room here. Is that true?
Yeah.
So if you're into supporting local businesses and if you love craft beer, you're in the right place. How would you describe TVG Tap Room for the people that are watching?
The idea when opening this spot, we wanted to be a neighborhood bar because we're in this great little neighborhood. There's not a lot of options up here for craft beer. We do have like the Winding Pig up in Desert Ridge, and then Trevor's just opened up, which is another tap room in South Scottsdale. Opened up a great spot in North Scottsdale, but it was underserved in this area.
Wow.
And in this neighborhood, we feel like there's a demographic that loves craft beer, and we want to be that spot for them.
So for people that maybe don't know what a tap room is,
So
what is a tap room?
tap room is pretty much, so we don't brew our own beer. We do collaborations with other breweries. We have one coming up with La Cumbre, who are out of New Mexico. So we'll be going out there and spending a day, picking out the hops and picking out the style of beer that we want.
And you're going to do that here?
We're going to do that in New Mexico. And then they'll make the beer.
Bring the beer
and
back.
then we'll bring the beer here for our guests to try.
Awesome.
So just something that's like a little extra personal touch and connection with the beer that our guests are drinking. We get to say like we had a part in that stuff, in that beer that we put on tap.
So I understand you feature Arizona breweries, some of them.
Yeah, so every tap room is going to have like their different like idea of like what they want their tap room to be. And for me, I've worked at multiple and I've managed tap rooms and been in this industry for a minute. My idea for this place, which the owners were totally about, was to kind of showcase like my favorite local breweries, and then whatever is open after that, then I'll start picking like breweries from outside of the state. I feel that like it's important to showcase where you come from. And I was born and raised here. Dom was born and raised here. He's a military guy.
He's the other owner, right?
He's the other.
And is he the chef?
He is also the chef. Him and his wife own 2 restaurants and then own this spot here.
Okay.
So it's a family-ran business, and it's just great to be part of.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
For what we're
Which is great for like being that neighborhood spot.
Yeah, it's a little Cheers like in here.
Yeah,
I noticed.
Our staff is great with like the regulars. We all know their names. It's something that's very important to us.
So what would your customers say that they love the most about coming here?
Our staff.
Yeah.
Our beer and the product and the staff. Like I've mentioned, the hospitality is number one for us. In my mind, that's what really brings people back. And being in that neighborhood spot, it's a must. You have to make a connection with your guest. It's very important that there's a connection made. Anytime a guest walks in, when you leave your house at night and you are trying to figure out where you want to spend your money, and most of us, we work really hard for our money. So we want to pick a spot that we feel is worthy of it. So every guest that comes into that door, when they leave, they should feel good about spending their money here. And how you do that is that you make a connection. You make a memorable experience for them. Yeah. And that's what gets them that.
And just so you know, we are just north of Thunderbird on the west side of Scottsdale Road. What do you love most about being in this area?
So Hush Public House doesn't really have a waiting area. And Hush Public House is a fantastic restaurant. Voted Best New Restaurant in 2019 by the Phoenix Times. Last year voted Best Neighborhood Restaurant by the New Times. Yeah, so it's a special place.
It is unique.
It's very unique, but with the wait, there's nowhere to like really hang out. So he was like, well, let's put a tap room next door. And when people are waiting to eat, they can come enjoy some craft beer or some really good wine. And, we can showcase like the local scene here.
What is something that most people don't know? Is there anything, either something that you know behind the scenes or something that most people wouldn't know about?
I don't think people know that it's a military-owned business. So Dom,
what now?
Military-owned.
Oh.
So Dom is a former Marine. and he has a lot of involvement with that community for veterans. And I don't think people know that.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good. We'll have to thank him for his service.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What was your most memorable customer experience that you can think of? If there's one, I don't know.
Oh, I don't
But
know.
one that you can share.
There's so many.
Hopefully.
Most memorable customer experience. So we have, and this is just personal to me. We have a gentleman that comes in here. He teaches up in this area. He and I, after talking with him and getting to know him, he's in here. He has a couple beers. He comes here every day after teaching. He grades his papers and then he's off and doing his own thing. But we both discovered that he and I are both twins. We both grew up here. We both and our twins lived in Thailand together. And we both, well, all four of us had gone to NAU and graduated from NAU. And I thought that was just such a really small serendipitous interaction. And that's
How did he find this place? Do you know? Or just he's a craft beer guy?
Yeah, he just looked up breweries. I mean, we're not a brewery, but if you look up breweries, we do show up.
Okay. Well,
on the Google search.
that's good to know. Yeah.
And now he's a friend. We like the staff loves him. Like we all we'll go rock climbing. I like go this. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
So is there anything exciting coming? I know you mentioned something about having regular specials or promotions.
Yeah.
Or anything coming up that you want to share?
So a few things. I mean, we're always doing events here. I would say the most exciting thing right now is that we have a third location that just opened up off of Tatum and Shea. It's called Fire at Will. There's a dual meaning behind Fire at Will. I mean, obviously, like Dom being a former Marine, and then also being a chef. Fire at Will is a term that's used when you say Fire at Will. It means just like as it's ready, just bring it out. And I was given the opportunity to build the tap list for them and the training. And so it showcase.
Grand opening soon?
We opened up November 11th, which is Veterans Day. We already have write-ups for being one of the best restaurants, new restaurants in Arizona from the Times. And we showcase local breweries only, except for Miller Lite, which is kind of our guilty pleasure.
Do you have any goals for the coming year that are worth talking about?
Just
Sounds like you got a lot going on. I mean, but is there something coming for the year?
A couple things that I have in mind, and it's just more exposure to our neighborhood and creating that regular base and showcasing just all the great beer that Arizona is producing.
Well, great. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. See, it was super easy. That all just sounds super great. I hope everyone will plan on coming by and checking out this great place here in North Scottsdale. And as always, we're looking to support local businesses. So if you know anybody who has a local business, if you know anybody that has a local business that would like to be featured, super cash and a lot of fun, and I'd love to promote your business. You can find me at helenofhomes.com or at West USA. And I guess that's it.
Thank you, Helen.
So
Appreciate it.
thanks for watching today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.